Hello, hi, and assalamu alaikum. Dear students, today we are going to discuss the sixth chapter of The Reluctant Fundamentalist. In the beginning of the chapter, the American is hesitant to reveal his purpose the way he was in the fifth chapter. Changez observes that the American does not want to tell him that who he is, and Changez tells him that it's okay if he does not want to reveal his identity because it is not necessary for Changez to know. Um, if we talk about this chapter, it also deals with the post 9/11 American patriotism. Um, Changez actually notices that the American patriotism evoked after 9/11 in an extreme manner. He talks about the New York City and says that in the past it had a unique or its own unique culture, but now that unique culture has been replaced by national American culture, and this new patriotism is so threatening, and he feels as if America is eager for revenge after 9/11. Changez meets Erica after he returns from the Philippines. She seems older but still beautiful. Erica tells Changez that she is depressed and she cannot stop thinking about Chris. Um, and then her mother suggests her that she and Changez should go to Hamptons, but Erica insists that she does not want to go anywhere and she does not want to be alone. Um, then what happens is that Changez tells Erica about his aunt, and he tells her that his aunt never married again after her husband died. And he also tells her that they met quite a few times because it was an arranged marriage, right? Erica laughs, and she feels good in Changez's company. She's comfortable, and she also tells him that she likes when Changez talks about his family members and his home. Um, then Changez takes Erica to his apartment, and there we find that difference in their status, right? Like Changez's apartment is far smaller than Erica's, and he also feels uh, inferior to her. But Erica is okay and she falls asleep, right? He's also tired, but he cannot sleep, right? He um, sleeps later, and when he wakes up, so Erica is gone, and she has also kissed him on his forehead. Okay. Um, we'll also talk about the Changez and Erica's relation. Changez is attracted to Erica, but he feels protective around her. He notices that Erica seems lonely, and reserved, and he wants to make her feel comfortable, um, and he wants to spend time with her. What happens is that when Erica has found an agent for her novel, she's so happy and she wants to celebrate it, Claire. Um, so, in order to celebrate, Erica and Changez go to Changez's flat, um, and they think that their time at flat will be exciting, but Changez is nervous, right? Um, Erica and Changez, they drink champagne there, and then they start getting closer to each other when Erica tells him to see the bruise on her body. And the moment Erica removes her shirt, uh, Changez is attracted towards her body. He touches and kisses her body, um, but Erica does not respond in any way. They start having sex, and Erica is like she seems uncomfortable, and sensing her uncomfortability, uh, Changez stops. Erica apologizes, but remember one thing, that it was Erica who starts having sex with Changez, but later she feels uncomfortable, so they stop. She apologizes and explains that it was only Chris that she ever had sex with, and she also says that her sexual desire, uh, her sexual desires have been vanished now, and then Changez asks about Chris, and she tells him about her relation, and how close they were, and about everything. Clear. Um, then what happens is that Erica like still feel comfortable with Changez, and she likes Changez's company. She likes when he talks about his family, and Erica has got quite good opinions of Changez. Um, at the end of the chapter, we see that Changez uh, observes odd expressions from the American. Um, Now, there is no reason mentioned clearly, but this odd expression might have been risen from the intimacy that Changez is extending towards the stranger American. Um, and then he also tells him that the night is important when Changez tells him, and he isn't usually this much open, right? Okay. Um, if we talk about Changez, how, like, what fits Changez in New York? So Changez believes that it is not his upbringing in Lahore that has fit him in New York, but it's only his education and employment. So it is not his like here we see that inferiority, that it is not about his being his Pakistaniness, but it's his education, his talent that has fit him into New York, not his cultural identity, would say. Okay. Um, there is a paradox. Changez tells Erica that he never had sex with anyone. Erica also tells him that she had only sex with Chris, and she's uncomfortable, but they still have sex, right? And the second thing is that both of them are so close to each other, but they are still far apart from each other. Uh, Changez and Erica, they have sex. So when a relation reaches this stage, I personally think that nothing more closer, or nothing closer can ever be possible. But they still feel quite distant. They are quite distant from each other, and that is the paradox, right? There is nostalgia. Like, there are many scenes in this chapter, like the scene where Changez wants to gift the Americans some flowers, some jasmine, right? And this jasmine actually evokes the scent of jasmine, evoke memories of his life that he spent in Lahore. And if we talk about Erica, so Erica is also nostalgic, and this nostalgia prevents Erica from having sex with Chingis. Like, although she was the one who initiated sex, but she is unable to respond to Chingis while having sex, and the reason behind this is that she is haunted by Chris, uh, who seems to have taken over her life, right? Okay. The post 9/11 patriotism and chauvinism um, is seen everywhere, and America is trying to uh, boost her military and her military might, her military power, and superiority of its civilization, right? Changez is investigated everywhere at the airport. He's being questioned, clear. So this post 9/11 patriotism has created lots of difficulties for those who are from Pakistan, and that is what Changez also suffers from, right? Thank you very much. We'll come up with the next chapter in the next lecture. If you have any question, you can ask in the comment box. There is much more about this novel, and we'll have a lot more discussion about it. Thank you very much. Take a very good care of yourselves. Goodbye.